Now, Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer says he cannot allow his country to be drawn into the conflict. US President Donald Trump has criticised Starmer for what he considers his insufficient support of Washington in the war against Iran.
We will protect our people in the region. Second, while taking the necessary action to defend ourselves and our allies, we will not be drawn into the wider war. And third, we will keep working towards a swift resolution that brings security and stability back to the region and stops the Iranian threat to its neighbours. I want to see an end to this war as quickly as possible.
Richard Gaisford is outside number 10 Downing Street in London. Walk us through what the rest of what Starmer had to say for himself.
Yeah, I think it's clear that you're not going to be seeing any Royal Naval ships being deployed to the Strait of Hormuz anytime soon. The Prime Minister talking about wanting to work with partners on a viable and a credible plan. He kept saying it's not easy, it's not straightforward. And, there is pressure there, of course, from Donald Trump, who has said that it won't be good for NATO if his allies don't step up to help. But the Prime Minister this morning talking about the fact that he has been standing by his principles and really seems to be giving an inherent criticism of Donald Trump all the way through the press conference that we've just heard. He talked about the fact that the war should not be allowed to become a windfall for Vladimir Putin. Remember, Donald Trump has recently released some of those sanctions on Russian oil. He says whilst it's clear that the US action is weakening Iran, he questions what comes next. The Prime Minister talking in this press conference about the responsibilities on him of committing British troops into the Middle East. He says that he needs to work on the basis that the British people share his values, share his principles and need calm, level-headed assessment. He said troops would need to know that there was a legal basis and a clear plan for any of their involvement. The Prime Minister talked also about his phone call with Donald Trump. He says that they are good friends, there's a strong relationship, they remain strong allies. But again, he has reiterated to the US President that he is acting in the British interests. He is criticising other leaders here in the UK in the opposition who he says would have jumped in where Donald Trump would have been followers, not leaders.
Richard, thank you. Richard Gaisford there outside number 10.